alive. You're alive. I'm alive. Okay, thanks. So right now it's 50 past 12 in the midnight in London. So yeah, I'm kind of bit sleepy, but yeah, because I failed to do this yesterday. So I really need to do this today because it's my promise with myself. Hi, mystery viewer on YouTube. Hi, selfies. No selfie. Say life. Say life. Hi, selfie. And I'm kind of excited because I just bought a ring light, which is attached to my laptop. Not like very small one. It's very small one. May I show? Do you want to see it? Yeah, let's show it quickly. So yeah, it's like this. So yeah, very handy because I didn't want to get anything bulky. Hi, Axel. Today is the English day. How's Kumamoto Prefecture? It's 9:50 in Japan. Usually I should be in the bed around this time, but I'm kind of energetic. Mayu-san. Hi, Mayu-san. アキさん、来週東京。いいな。ちょっと出遅れた。楽しんでください。Good luck, West Tokyo. まだイギリスから出られない。Yeah, I should leave London for Tokyo very soon. I should relocate myself to Tokyo very soon. But yeah. Yeah, I should get hurry. まゆみさん。Good morning, まゆみさん。おはようございます。Today is English Day. 今日は英語。明日は日本語。But today is very easy one. Alexa, what's the weather? Alexa, what's the weather?
Right now in London, it's -2 degrees Celsius with cloudy skies. Today's forecast has some sun and snow flurries, with a high of 0 degrees and a low of -4 degrees.
Oh, -2 degrees. Okay. Cool. Clubhouse. Aksa is talking about Clubhouse. Yeah, I find Clubhouse really, really interesting. Yeah, to be honest, I'm excited about Clubhouse more than I did with Mixi, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Yeah, I'm excited with Clubhouse to be honest. But yeah, let's talk about the stuff. Let's talk about minimizing marriage. So today's easy one. I just go through the table of contents of the book called Minimizing. Maybe I tweeted this somewhere else. Sorry, I forgot to tweet. I should tweet this. Okay, now it's been tweeted. Yeah. Is it going okay? Sorry, I'm still not used to this. Hi, Tomoko TMK. Hi, TMK. So I live stream every day on YouTube Live, and Instagram Live every day. English, Japanese, English, Japanese. 英語、日本語、英語、日本語というわけで、今日は英語、明日は日本語。Today is English, tomorrow is Japanese. まゆらんちさん。Okay, let's read comments in Japanese anyway. マイランさん、クラブハウスの初心者ルームで質問をさせていただきました。非常に勉強になります。日々アップデートされた情報を発信していただき誠にありがとうございます。こちらこそありがとうございます。よかったです。誰かの役に立ってて、すごく幸いです。So today's episode is by referencing the table of contents of minimizing marriage, I think about how marriage could be. So on YouTube Live and on Instagram Live, every day I think about the marriage system. Every day I think about marriage system together with you. カズさん、こんにちは。こんばんは。おはようございますかな。カズさん、おはようございます。 今日は英語、明日は日本語でやります。今日は簡単。Today is very easy. I'm just excited with the ring light. I hope, but it's not that bright. It's alright. Is it bright? Let's change the. Okay, that's the brightest. But I wish I could change the color temperature of this ring light. It's too white. So maybe I should Google and find some ring light. I'm sure there is a ring light which I can change the temperature of the color of the light. So I should Google and find one. I don't want bulky one. It's nice. It's nice because it's just like I can what I can clip onto the laptop. It's very well designed, cheap, so it's fine. カズさんおはようございます。おはようございます。So as usual, TT さんおはようございます。TT さんおはようございます。TT さん Good morning, TT. So as usual, I talk about the topic briefly. 板倉さんおはようございます。Today is English, but it's alright. You can comment in Japanese if you want. So as usual, I talk briefly about the topic. Then I talk with someone spontaneously on Instagram Live. So if you're friendly enough to talk with me about marriage or love or whatever, sex, yeah, maybe not sex, maybe. But anyway, if you're friendly enough to talk with me later, please get ready. You don't need to show your face. You can just, show me the ceiling or wall. But yeah, let's talk if you're friendly enough. Okay, so easy one. I'm sleepy, so let's get going. Yuka-san, good morning, Yuka-san. So table of contents. I just go through the table of contents briefly. That's it. That's it for today. It's very easy. So preface is, I think I've already did have a preface in my previous episode. Preface. Okay, preface is done. And introduction, marriage and philosophy. Introduction, marriage and philosophy. Cool. And part one, the moralizing marriage, the moralizing part. So this book is separated into part one and part two. Part one and part two. And there are 8 chapters. So part one has for the chapter 1 to chapter 4, and part 2 has chapter 5 to chapter 8. Cool. So let's just read through the table of contents quickly. Shinsuke Foxy さん、おはようございます。Good morning, Shinsuke Foxy. あ、センさん。Welcome back, センさん。おはようございます。Today is English day. Tomorrow is 明日は日本語でやります。もう眠いです。I'm sleepy, but yeah, let's have fun. So part 1, I can't pronounce this correctly. Demoralizing marriage. And chapter 1, the marriage promise. The marriage promise is divorce, promise breaking. Is divorce, promise breaking. Let me know what you think. The marriage promise is divorce, promise breaking. Chapter 2, how to commit marriage, a conceptual guide. How to commit marriage, a conceptual guide. Sorry, I need. Oh, yeah, sorry. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Chapter 3, marriage, sex, and morals. Marriage, sex, and morals. Chapter 4, special treatment for lovers. Special treatment for lovers. Marriage, care, and amatonormativity. Amatonormativity. I don't know what this means. Does anyone know what this word means? Amatonormativity. Hi, Jinktik-san. JNKTIK-san. Good morning or good evening. Amatonormativity. カナピーさん。おはようございます。今日は英語、明日は、日本語でやります。Amatonormativity. So it's a word actually coined by the author. So it makes sense. I don't know the meaning of the word. あ、ちょっとやばい。インスタグラム ID だと名前が思い出せないっていう、デグミさんだ。デグミさんおはようございます。今日は、デグミさんですよね。そのアイコン多分。 違ったらすいませんね。み072、ミカさんって書いてあるけど、ミカさん、おはようございます。今日は English, tomorrow I'll do game. 明日は日本語でやります。でね、amateur normativity ってあるけどね、let's look up the pronunciation of this very mysterious word. So,
Yeah, totally. There's a word
what?
called amatonormativity.
Amateur normativity, okay.
Amatonormativity.
Amateur normativity, okay.
And the result of
Amateur normativity.
amatonormativity.
Okay, so this word is amatonormativity. Sorry, I didn't know the word, so I have to practice the pronunciation. So chapter 4, special treatment for lovers, marriage, care, and amatonormativity. We'll see what amatonormativity means as we go along. 出組正解です。よかった。すっごいアイコンちっちゃいから全然わかんなかったです。よかったです。ミカさん。ミカさんって本名全然出組っていう名前と全然違うけど。寝なくていいんですか？寝たんですかね？はい。Part 2, Part 2. Democratizing. Democratizing marriage. On my pronunciation. Democratizing. Democratize, sorry. So part 2 is democratizing marriage. Part 2 is democratizing marriage. Hi, I am Ethic. Ethic, hi. How's it going? Sorry about the other day. I saw your hand was raised up, but I was still in the introduction. So I was about to invite you, but you were gone. So I'm sorry about that the other day. Ethic. Democratizing. So part 2 is democratizing marriage. Democratizing marriage. はい。ミカさん、これ言っていいんですか？言っていいかな？出口ミカを略して出組なんです。あ、そうなんだ。じゃあ、ミカさんって呼ぼうかな。面白いな。出口ミカ。手組。了解です。覚えたか、覚えなかったか、頑張って覚えておきます。あの部屋ね、いいですよね。ホームベースみたいな。あんま言い方なくて申し訳ないんですけど。Sorry, I'm just chatting with my friend on Clubhouse. Sure. So YouTube live. No, it's alright. So part 2 is democratizing marriage. And part 2 includes chapter 5 to chapter 8. And chapter 5 is critics of marriage and essentially unjust institution. Essentially unjust institution. うん。そう。Essentially, okay. My pronunciation was so bad. Ninus, hi Ninus, おはようございます。Ninus, good morning. Essentially. Okay. So part chapter 5 is critics of marriage and essentially unjust institution. So chapter 5 questions whether marriage is an essentially unjust institution or not. So that's what chapter 5 questions and challenges. And chapter 6 defining marriage, political liberalism, and the same-sex marriage debates. So chapter 6 is defining marriage, political liberalism, and the same-sex marriage debates. Okay, so this book covers the same-sex marriage as well. That's great. I'm very looking forward to reading the chapter. Okay, that's all right. And chapter 7, minimizing marriage, what political liberalism implies for marriage law. Chapter 7 is minimizing marriage, what political liberalism implies for marriage law. Cool. So we don't know what the author means by minimizing marriage yet, but we'll see in the chapter 7. And chapter 8, challenges for minimal marriage. Challenges for minimal marriage. Poverty, property, polygyny. Poverty, property, polygyny. Cool. Polygyny means multiple women. Polygyny means multiple women. Cool. So I guess chapter 8 touches the idea of polyamory or polygamy or polygyny, whatever. So I'm very excited to read the chapter 8. So I'm excited to read this book, to be honest. So that's cool. Yeah. And the notes, bibliography, and index. Notes, bibliography, and index. That's it. That's it. That's it for today.
Bibliography.
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 Bibliography. Okay. My accent was wrong again. Sorry about that. Bibliography. So yeah, let's wrap up YouTube Live for today. Today was easy one. I just went through the table of contents of the book called Minimizing Marriage. Yeah, because it's late right now, late in London, 1 a.m. So I'm very sleepy. So let's wrap up and see you tomorrow, YouTube, and the stream now. Bye bye, YouTube. And now we are coming